students, welcome back to 60 out of 60 in KCET Chemistry 2025 series in just 200 days. So we have already started redox reaction, and this is the part 2 of redox reaction where we are going to focus only on balancing of chemical equations or balancing of redox reactions. Okay, so I'll be giving you 4 examples, explaining in detail, so I want all of you to practice this because this is a very important question. Okay, so you can join our WhatsApp channel, link is there in the description section, so you can get access to all of PDF notes, everything. So make sure that you join the WhatsApp channel. Okay, fine. So in today's lecture, that is, we are going to do part 2 where we'll be talking about disproportionation reaction and balancing of redox reaction. In the next lecture, we'll do redox reaction and titration, redox reaction and electrode processes. Okay. Next, year-wise weightage you have already seen. So let's start with disproportionation reaction. So when the same element, when the same element undergo oxidation and reduction, it is called as disproportionation reaction. Okay. Now see, suppose I write a reaction like this: Zn plus Cu2 plus. Okay. So now you see here. Okay. Now in this, what happens? Zn is undergoing oxidation because its oxidation number is increasing, and copper 2 plus is undergoing reduction because its oxidation number is decreasing, right? But two different elements, right? Zinc is undergoing oxidation, copper is undergoing reduction. That is why it is a redox reaction. Now I want to write another example. Now if you see from here to here, okay, plus Cu plus to Cu2 plus, that was oxidation, and Cu plus to Cu, that was reduction, right? So now you see the same element is undergoing oxidation and the same element is undergoing reduction. Such type of reactions are called as disproportionation reaction. Okay. Next, coming to balancing of redox reaction, there are two methods. One is oxidation number method, another is half reaction method. Okay, and for oxidation number method, we have this, it can be in the acidic medium or can be in the basic medium, and the same thing for half reaction, that is acidic medium or basic medium. Okay, done, fine. Now let us start with one example of oxidation number, and we have to balance this in acidic medium. Okay, so you should remember what different we are doing in acidic medium and what different we are doing in the basic medium. Okay, so let us start writing this reaction. You have Cr2O7 2 minus plus SO3 2 minus gives you Cr3 plus SO4 2 minus. Okay, now let us see the oxidation number. Okay, so you can calculate, I taught you how to calculate. Let this element be x, so 2 times of x plus 7 into minus 2, because oxidation state is minus 2, is equal to minus 2, right? So what I'll get here? Plus 6. Chromium is in plus 6 oxidation state, and here the chromium is in plus 3 oxidation state, right? But before that, okay, this one we calculated. Next, let us calculate for sulfur. This is x, and here oxygen is minus 2. So 3 into minus 2 is minus 6 is equal to minus 2. Okay, so I will get plus 4. Okay. Next, coming to SO4 2 minus, so S is x and oxygen we have minus 8 and this is minus 2, and we will get here plus 6. Okay, so oh sorry, I erased everything. Okay, we'll just do it once again. So I have, let me write down these reactions. Okay, and here we will see like plus 3, and it was, sorry, this was plus 6 and this was plus 3, and here you have +4, and here you have +6. Okay, so this is the order. Now what we can do is, see, we have to balance it. Okay, so always remember, oxidation is what we have learned. Oxidation is loss of electrons, right? And reduction is what? Gain of electrons. So always remember that the loss of electrons and the gain of electrons should be equal. If it is not equal, you have to make it equal. Okay, fine. So now you see, here we have 2 chromium and here we have only 1 chromium. So I first balance the atom. Number of chromium is now same, except oxygen you need to balance all other atoms first. So now chromium 2, chromium, sulfur 1, sulfur 1, it is balanced. Okay, now let us see here. Okay, if you see, chromium is going from +6 to +3, right? From +6 to +3. Okay, now what happens here? How many, means see, from chromium +6 to +3. So what it is doing? It is, oxidation number is decreasing, it is undergoing reduction, right? Reduction means what? Gain of electrons. So how many electrons it will gain? +6 to +3, 3. So it has gained 3 electrons, right? But you see, there are 2 chromiums, right? So if 1 chromium is gaining 3 electrons, then 2 chromium will gain how many electrons? 6 electrons, right? So I can say that the gain of electrons is 6. That means loss of electrons should also be 6, right? Now let us see what is the loss of electron. +4 to +6, like plus oxidation number is increasing, that means oxidation has taken place, that means loss of electrons has taken place. So sulfur has lost 2 electrons and from S+4 to S+6. Okay, but we need what? You need to have 6, loss of electrons should be 6, right? So now with 1 sulfur, if you see, only 2 electrons are lost, right? So with 3 sulfur, how much it will be? 6 electrons, right? So it is 3 and this is 3. Okay, so now you will see that the number. So first what we balanced, step number 1, what we did, we balanced atoms other than oxygen. Okay, step number 2, what we did, we balanced the loss of electron should be equal to gain of electrons. Okay, loss of electron should be equal to gain of electrons. The third thing that we should balance is the charges. Okay, so now here you see we have a charge total of -2, okay, plus 3 minus 2, that is -6 is equal to -8. And here what is the charge here? Here the charge is 2 plus 3, this is +6, right? And here the charge is, total charge is -2, 3 times it is there, -6. So this side the charge is 0, right? So I have to make this side also 0. But you see we have -8. Okay, and this is an acidic medium, right? The question was given in acidic medium. So to make it 0, you have to add H plus. So how many H plus we will add? 8 H plus. Okay, so now you see, if I add 8 H plus, what is happening? We are getting the ionic charge is now balanced on both the sides. But now what happened? Hydrogen is not balanced, right? So I need to add water on that side to balance this hydrogen. So if I have added 8 H plus, then I need to add 4 water molecule. Okay, now let us see whether oxygen is balanced or not. So we have 3 3s are 9 plus 7, 16 oxygen, and here if you see 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 12. 1 second, let me check once. 8 H plus, right? So okay, 1 second, I will check this. 4 oxygen, yeah, here we got 3 4s are 12 plus 4, 16 oxygen, 16 oxygen, 8 H plus 8, everything is balanced, right? So this is the reaction that is balanced. So after balancing charges, okay, to balance charge, what you need to do? You need to add H plus. For balancing the charges, you have to add H plus. Next, fourth step that you need to do is you need to balance hydro H plus with water. Clear? I hope this is clear. Now let us go and do the another question, and this question should be done in the basic medium. Okay, let us start. First let me write the reaction. MnO4 minus plus Br minus is equal to MnO2 plus BrO3 minus. Okay, let us try this one. So what is the oxidation number? Let us calculate. Manganese is X, oxygen I told you minus 2, right? 4 into minus 2 is minus 8, that is equal to minus 1. So this is plus 7, this is minus 1, okay, and this is plus 4, and this is we have BrO3, right? So X minus 6 is equal to minus 1, so this is plus 5, okay. Let me erase this all now. Okay, so I told you except manganese, except oxygen, all atoms should be balanced. So manganese is balanced, bromine is balanced. Okay, so now let us see what has happened in the loss of electrons. So from plus 7 to plus 3, reduction means gain of electrons. So how many gain of electrons is there? So I can say that gain of electrons is 3. That means loss of electron should also be 3. Okay, so now if you see, loss of electron is from minus 1 to minus plus 5, right? So that means what? Minus 1 to plus 5, if it is there, how many electrons must be lost? See, minus 1 to plus 5, you can just calculate like this in a number line. So suppose, okay, so this is minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So loss of electron is 6. Right, so it is not balanced. So what we have to do? We need to balance them. So what I can do is, I will multiply this gain of electrons with 2, right? That means what? It will become 6. So gain of electrons was plus 7 to plus 4. I will multiply this one with 2. Balanced now. So let me now write down the steps. See, the first step that you need to do was to check and balance the atoms, check and balance the atoms other than oxygen. Okay. After this, what you need to do? After this is done, you need to check and balance the loss and gain of electrons. Okay, third one, after this is done. Okay, now next thing you have to do is the check and balance the loss and gain of electrons we can do, and after this is done, we need to check what? Next we need to check the ionic charges balance. Okay, the ionic charges should be balanced. Now if the ionic charge is balanced, okay, after that what you have to do? You have to balance ionic charges, you have to add H plus. Okay, now this is in basic medium, right? So you cannot add H plus, but what you can do is you can add water. Okay, so I'll tell you that. Let us proceed now. So now we have done with this one, we have done this one. Next we'll check the ionic charges. So here we have 2 MnO4 minus, so that means minus 2 here and minus 1 here, so that is minus 3 on this side. And here we have only 1 minus, right? So I can make this side like 3 minus. Okay, I want to make this side 3 minus. So what I can do is I can add here 2 OH minus. Okay, so now you see total charge is minus 3, this side also total charge is minus 3. Okay, but now after adding that, what happened? Hydrogen is not balanced anymore, right? Now what I can do? 2 OH minus, if I want to balance, we have 2 hydrogens, so I will add 1 water molecule. Okay, so if I add 1 water molecule, so what I am getting here? 4 plus 1, 5 oxygen, and 3 plus 2, 5 oxygen. Okay, so now if I want to write the final balanced equation, it is 2 MnO4 minus plus Br minus plus water will give me MnO2 plus BrO3 minus plus 2OH minus. Okay, so we have 2 manganese and 2 MnO2, 2 Mn, 2 Mn, 4 to is 8, 9 oxygen, and 2 to is 4 plus 3 7, 8, 9 oxygen, 2 hydrogen, 2 hydrogen. Clear? That is done. So this is how you need to balance in the basic medium. Okay, these are both are your oxidation number method. Now we will learn about the half reaction method. Okay, so in half reaction method, let me first tell you the steps. You need to write the oxidation and reduction half reactions separately. Okay, so for example, you see Fe is in +2 oxidation state, Fe is in +3 oxidation state. +2 to +3 is oxidation because oxidation number is increasing, so you have to write that separately. Oxidation reaction. Okay, so Fe +2 to Fe +3. Okay, so loss of electron has happened, so that is oxidation because it is loss of electron, so there is electron will be there. Next, if you have reduction, next part we need to write about reduction. So that is Cr2O7 2 minus, okay, will give you Cr3 plus. Okay, so now if first you need to balance chromium, so we'll make it 2 chromium. This one is +6 and this one is +3, right? So now what you can see, +6 to +3, there is like reduction, gain of 3 electrons is there, but again because 2 chromium is there, so gain of 6 electrons will be there. Okay, this is done. Next, you need to balance the oxygen part. Okay, so after this is written, balance oxygen. Okay, balance oxygen by adding water. Okay, and balance H plus by adding H plus. So balance H, not H plus, by adding hydrogen. So now you see there is 7 water, 7 oxygen, so I will add 7 H2O this side. Okay, and because of that I got 14 H plus, so this one will become 14 H plus. Clear? Now next thing is what? Step number 3 is you have to check what? That the loss of electron should be equal to gain of electron. Okay, so now you see here we have loss of 6 electrons, so here we should be multiplied with 6 to make it gain of 6 electrons. Okay, loss of electron should be equal to gain of electrons, so I multiplied 6. Now you need to add both the equation. So if I add, what I'll get? 6 Fe2 plus. Okay, then I have Cr2O7 2 minus. Okay, then 6 electron will get cancelled. I have 14 H plus. Okay, then we have 6 Fe3 plus. Okay, then we have 2 Cr3 plus, and then we have 7 water. Now let us just see 6 Fe, 6 Fe, 6 Cr, 2 Cr, then we have 7 oxygen, 14 H plus and 14 H plus. Okay, fine. Now let us solve this question where you need to balance this reaction, okay, in the same half reaction method, but you have to do under basic medium. Okay, so let us start first. You see oxidation state is +7 here, it is +4 here, right? This is -1 and this is 0. So +7 to +4 is reduction. So let us first write down the reduction half reaction. Okay, so what is the reduction half reaction? We have MnO4 minus. Okay, this one will give you MnO2. Okay, now you have +7 and you have +4, right? Now +7 to +4 is what? There is a gain of electrons or reduction. Reduction means gain of electrons, so there will be a gain of 3 electrons. Okay, now you see we have 4 oxygen and we have 2 oxygen here, so I will add 2 water molecules so that I get 4 oxygen. But by adding these 2 water molecules, the H plus got disturbed, right? So this side we have 4 H plus, so what I'll do? I'll add 4 H plus. With that you need to add 4 OH minus on both the sides. Okay, please remember what I did. Here there are 4 hydrogens, so what I did, I added 4 H plus. Along with that, I added 4 OH minus to both the sides, right? Now this 4 H plus and 4 OH minus will give you 4 water. Okay, and this side you have 2 water, so 4 minus 2 will be 2 water, right? So what we can do is we can make it 2 water. Okay, I'll get 2H2O and you will get 4 OH minus here. Okay. Yeah, so now if I see the reaction, what is the reduction part? We have 1 Mn, 1 Mn, then you have 4, 5, 6 oxygen, and here you have 4, 5, 6 oxygen, you have 4 H plus and you have 4 H, right? And now if you see the oxidation part, okay, the oxidation part of the reaction, that is I minus is giving you I2, okay, so 2I minus is giving you I2. So now each of them will lose 1 electron, right? So 2I minus will lose, we have 2 electrons here, okay. So now you see the number of electrons gained and lost should be same. So this equation I'll multiply it with 2. So 2 3s are 6, and this equation I'll multiply it with 3. So now what is this final equation I'm getting here? So let me write it in a different color. So this one will be, this one will be 2MnO4 minus, okay, plus 4 water, okay, then I have here 6 electron as well, okay, then you have MnO2 plus 4OH minus, okay. So now you see we have 2Mn, okay, so I did not multiply, sorry, yeah. So 2Mn, 2Mn, then I have 4 2s are 8 plus 4, 12 oxygen, and here I have 2 2s are 4 plus, I did again here also I need to multiply 8. So 2 2s are 4 plus 8, 12 oxygen, then we have 8 hydrogen, okay. And if you see the charge, this side the total charge is minus 2, minus 8, and here also the charge is minus 8. So this is completely balanced. Here if I multiply now, I'll get 6I minus will give me 3I2 plus 6 electron, okay. Now you need to add both of these reactions to, get the final equation. So I'll cancel this one and this one. If I add this one, I'll get 2MnO4 minus, okay, then I will get 6I minus plus 4 water, 2MnO4 minus 6I minus 4 water, then I'll get 2MnO2, okay, plus 8OH minus plus 3I2, okay. So now let us see 2Mn, 2Mn, 4 2s are 8 plus 4, 12 oxygen, 2 2s are 4 plus 8 oxygen, 6I, and we have 6I, we have 8H plus, 8H plus, so the reaction is completely balanced now, okay. So this is how you need to balance into like half reaction method in the basic medium. So for basic medium, first you need to balance oxygen by adding water. When you add water, hydrogen will get disturbed, so you have to add H plus on the other side. Immediately you have to add OH on the both the side, okay. Now which side you have added H plus and then you added OH minus, that you convert it into water, and the other side water you need to subtract it, okay. That is what you need to do. Okay, so that's all in this, students. I know this lecture we have covered only one topic, that is balancing, but I want you to focus completely on these reactions and understand how to balance the reaction by 2 different methods, okay. In the next class we'll do redox reactions in titrations and redox reactions in electrode processes, okay. So till then please subscribe the channel and see you soon in the next class.